Okay, we're here with Sasha Benz in her beautiful Brooklyn home. One of the only girls I know that can actually say all her friends are models. So Sasha, how did the company you keep kind of motivate this business venture?
I didn't realize that I kind of created all these friends and have all these model friends. I mean, I work in the industry, I'm a stylist, and I think that, well, I'm not really friends with other stylists because there's that competitive nature, but between me and the models, there was no threat really. And stepping forward, close to my wedding, I was doing the guest list and planning everything, and I looked down and, you know, I realized, oh my God, like, all my friends are models. And they're not just models, like very successful models and big ones. And then I thought, well, hang on, why have I never thought of that before? And why has that never, you know, intimidated me? I've always been around these girls and they're all very close friends. And it kind of clicked that, you know, it's because I know them as people. And that's kind of how the idea came about. And it all happened very organically. And I started with a little blog that turned into a website very quickly. And it's been great. It's all very, you know, snowballed from here.
You are kind of aiming to humanize the beauty by getting to know these models up close and personal, but we're not going to be able to get to know them like you have. So how are you going to remove that level of intimidation by a website?
I think the best thing is that we're giving the readers a chance to see them from their actual voice. So the models are actually writing for us and we're doing interviews with them and we're trying to show that it's things that we actually deal with. Being a model is, I think, one of the hardest careers around there because, you know, all of us, we go through beauty issues and things like that, but these girls, their whole career is dependent on it. It really kind of breaks them down. It makes a lot of them very insecure and they're dealing with things that I don't think a lot of people realize. And once you get to know that, that barrier is really broken down when you realize how hard it is to be a model.
You get to work with some of your best friends. They are supermodels, but they are your best friends. The girls you cry with, you laugh with, but do you enjoy bossing them around, or are they a bit like, hold back, Sash, like, come on, I'm the star here?
There's some of them that are fine and a little bit passive. I mean, they know what I'm about very much so. I mean, if you see like me and my best friend Elise on set, it's kind of like people who just don't know how to react because she's yelling at me and I'm yelling at her and I'm telling her to, you know, shut the fuck up, put that on. And she's like, I will not wear that. Like, so we're kind of fine with that. I mean, me and Ollie working together is also kind of funny because, I mean, obviously he's beautiful, but I can't be critical about it. I mean, I've seen him on the toilet before, so, you know, it's hard.
I want to point out that Ollie is her husband. He's also a model.
Yes.
So you are giving models these platforms to kind of talk, express, you know, what they think, what they feel. What do you think is the biggest thing that they want to tell everyone about being a model?
A lot of the girls are, you know, going anonymous for obvious reasons, but it's all these things that, like, I think have obviously frustrated them over the years that no one knows about. The money issues are a big thing. The weight thing is a massive thing that they all want to talk about. I mean, if Ollie tells me I'm a little, like, on the heavy side, I'll freak out for a whole week and, like, go into a shell and, like, So, you know what I mean? They get this on a daily basis and it's really intense. A big thing that they want to talk about is the rejection. Like, being rejected, you know, in life is one thing, but as a career, about your looks, about, you know, I get a pimple on my face and I'm freaked out, and you're getting people, like, literally, I mean, I feel terrible because I've been on the other side of that. I've done casting calls where a girl will walk off and I'm like, too short. I'm like 5 foot nothing. It's hard. You fall into that cycle of things. So I think that's a big thing, is that, you know, they want to bring those kind of things forward that they've been bottling up for so long.